using Coast Springs or at GarberAutomall.com and let Garber Auto Mall show you there's always a little room to wiggle.
The installation experts at Tire Outlet bring you this installment of ETN. TireOutlet.com. Wholesale prices, premium service. This is Excuse the Nuisance.
All right, let's play a little, I guess, ETN one last time in our final Guggen judge of all time.
Will be Jesse?
Jesse.
Okay, well, good.
Yes.
It's a tough standard now because the last 2 days, Dan, the 10 best questions ever asked on ETN.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great bit that Jeff started, so I get to adopt it now.
Yeah.
Where after you guys answer, I get to tell you what the right answer was.
I made these two play ETN, and I asked the questions.
So it's a new wrinkle.
No, that's only my wrinkle. And then after they answered, I would also give the correct answer.
What if today...
So the audience would not be misled.
What if today you ask the question,
but Beef
answers it, and I'll just judge?
Because we have a judge on. We can do that moving forward in our last week of ETN.
I hate it.
Now, what is Jesse... We still give out a prize pack, though.
We do, yes.
Of course we do.
Jesse is taking advantage of the 1010XL Father's Day gift guide. It's your last chance to not forget the forgotten holiday.
Forgotten holiday.
Head to 1010XL.com, click on the Father's Day gift guide. Lots of great gift ideas. Jesse will get himself $25 to spend over at Edwin Watts. He'll get $25 to Tobacco Cove and a $25 Woodcraft gift card.
I'm not
Can we
sure.
please just have a good Sunday U.S. Open?
I'm not sure I've seen one single TV commercial for Father's Day. I'm not sure. Maybe there's one. I know Mother's Day. My God, every commercial break was mom this, mom that, mom the other.
I think the Father's Day commercials,
berries,
food, trips, vacations, massages, nails.
Right. I think the Father's Day commercials come on about 3 a.m. right after like the Ronco food dehydrator.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Dad.
Hey, it's soap on a rope.
You can plug a boat with this goo. Also, don't forget about Dad.
Actually, all Dad wants you to do is forget about him for just one day.
Just one day. Leave him alone.
What's up, Jesse?
What's going on?
How are you?
Good.
All right, you ready to play?
Yes, sir.
All right. I want you to know something before we start. Dan Hickens' ass is in a jackpot.
Big time.
I don't know if you know that or not.
Wild card. Round one, guys. The U.S. Open, whether it was the wins or the course, really showed its teeth yesterday. The four-way tie atop the leaderboard. Also, the only guys under par at 1 under. So I guess the question is, just how far back is still in it?
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here. If you're tied with the lead with Dustin Johnson right now, you're not in it. Dustin Johnson's winning the Open. He is sauntering around golf fairways in this country. He's in one of those rhythms that these guys have alternated getting in where they look like they're as good as anything that we've seen. So there are a couple of guys that are hanging around. I would say that personally Justin Rose probably has the best chance to dethrone him. But there's three guys tied for the lead, and they're out of it. Dustin Johnson's winning, and he's only 1 under par.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you saying something like that. There are factors working against him. No one's ever gone back-to-back. Won the previous week and then won the U.S. Open. Anybody in their right mind would take the field against Dustin Johnson right now. And to answer the question, really, you can go back to 4 or 5 over. That's probably where the cutoff line is. You're not – listen, I mean, some would say, look, if you're shot 7, 8 over and you shoot a 1 under today, you can get back in it. Nah, not really. So I would think 4 or 5 over is all those golfers, and that's 50 golfers or so who would still be in this thing.
Yeah, winner Dan, I think Dustin Johnson is not going to hold on to that.
Round 2.
Round 2, guys. It seems like a lot of the golfers feel like
he looks pretty wobbly.
Whether it's
good luck to him,
a weather shift or the USGA trying to tweak things a little bit, that the course will be a little more forgiving. I mean, do you want it to be a little more forgiving, or do you like these guys grinding as hard as they had to grind yesterday?
I love it. I like it a lot. I know some golf purists will say, well, they hit the ball in the fairway, and listen, the fairways are wide at Shinnecock. All right, so the challenge is landing the ball in the right spot on the green and watching it hold. And if it's fair, as long as it's fair, they can't complain. And there wasn't much really grumbling about it. I think Jordo grumbled a little bit, and he would be the only big name who was complaining. So look, I don't want it all year long, but this is the U.S. Open, man. This is what we live. This is good stuff. It's good theater. So Tigers cursing up a storm on the first hole yesterday. So I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fair only that all the players play it, but it's not an unfair. It is an unfair golf course. Jason Duffner yesterday had 160 yards to a middle pin, hit a perfect high shot that landed on the front of the green, released, and then kept rolling uphill and over the hill and down the green. That ain't golf. It's not what you practice. It's not what you perfect. And so anytime you get where you hit a practice perfected shot and it suddenly in mid-flight becomes a different game than the one you're used to playing, it's fluky.
Winner Dan, make it as hard as it can.
Round 3.
Round 3, guys. We are obligated by federal law to monitor the LeBron watch every day.
LeBronometer.
The LeBronometer is peaking.
It's the LeBronometer.
The LeBronometer is peaking purple and gold right now as the Lakers have emerged as the at least the favorite as far as Vegas is concerned. LeVar Ball said, book it. He's coming to L.A. And, LeVar knows everything there is to know about the L.A. Lakers. So do you feel like at this point that's just how much of a favorite is it? Would you be surprised if he doesn't go to L.A.?
Well, I think all the smoke around the fire would have been a little more perceptive if LeVar Ball hadn't opened his big mouth, because the last person in the world you want affecting LeBron's decision would be LeVar Ball. In fact, I would go so far as to say—
You are a hater.
I would go far as to say this to LeVar Ball. So this is why now suddenly I am rooting for LeBron to go to the Lakers, because if LeBron plays for the Lakers, guess who won't be? Lonzo Ball won't be. LeBron James is not going to go play with that kindergarten class that the Lakers have become. So, and LeVar Ball saying things like LeBron could come here, he won't teach my son anything, he knows it all already, is just the kind of thing that would keep LeBron away. So if the Lakers truly do want LeBron, they need to at least privately distance themselves as far as they can from that big mouth do-nothing father of their most recent first-round pick.
I would say this, man. This is it for the Los Angeles Lakers. It is summer or bust for L.A. There's no setting it up for next year. There's no more. We've been hearing about this for 5 years now. So Jeannie Buss and Irvin Magic Johnson, and I'm not talking just LeBron either, because just LeBron ain't getting you over the mountaintop, gang. No, you got to be all in, and you got to have a way right now. LeBron's got to be in touch with Kawhi and Paul George, and those three maybe can compete with Golden State. But if you don't bring in LeBron and Kawhi and Paul George, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not going to be good enough. So this isn't just LeBron going to the Lakers. This is more than that, if you can imagine for a second. This better be the big fish and all his friends as well.
Winner, Jeff.
Round 4.
Round 4, guys.
I had a passion there, I thought.
This is
I had to turn down my headphones for one of the rare times.
Thank you.
Jaguars broke minicamp yesterday. They'll take a little time off. Blake's going to go out west and work with Tom House and company for a little while. He talked about being more comfortable in the offense. His receiver core looks very different. Keenan McCardle said he likes the idea of not really having a number one receiver, but when everything comes down through training camp and the dust settles, I mean, who's going to be the guys? Who are the wideouts that'll be the dudes for this team?
Well, I can tell you, listen, barring injury, Marquise Lee is going to be in the slot, and Keelan Cole and Dante Moncrief are going to be the guys. I mean, those are the guys who are going to be playing football for the Jaguars, if you're asking me who the wide receivers are going to be. But those other guys are going to be fighting and scratching and clawing to get out on the field as well. But I'm not ready to sit here and say a guy who had 27 catches over 6 or 7 or 8 games last year, D.D. Westbrook, is going to become the guy. No, Keelan Cole is ahead of D.D. Westbrook, okay? Marquise Lee has played in the league. I'm not sitting there telling you somebody's going to be an all-star, but somebody's got to catch the passes. And those three that I named are the guys who are going to be catching the passes.
Well, herein lies the rub of not having a number one receiver. These guys are all the same, dude. They're all the same. You can probably add another couple. Throw the rookie DJ Chark in there. Good luck picking. You factor in the injury concerns of Marquise Lee in particular, and that will be an awfully hard bet to win. Which receiver catches the most passes for the Jaguars this year? I don't think the Jags themselves know that yet, and training camp and preseason will give us a better indication of who at least is getting first crack. We can't even definitively say which three will be running out there to start.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jeff. Winner, Jeff.
Round 5.
My ass is in the jackpot.
Oh, no.
Big jackpot ass. Lastly, round 5.
Just glad my name's not Jackpot.
Lastly, I think I know where Dan will slide this way, but there's been a lot of talk around
Why
Major League
don't
Baseball
you slide?
in regards to the two teams in New York about possibly making a deal that would revolve around Mets pitcher Jacob deGrom.
It's a Mets question.
And Yankees phenom Gleyber Torres. ESPN has said that their opinion is that Gleyber Torres is too much of a blue chip. He's a building block, not a trade chip. What say you?
Listen, I don't know what planet we realigned with. I've never in my life operated as a baseball fan or watched other baseball teams operate where they trade the best pitcher in the game. That is ludicrous. They're too hard to find. There'll be another Gleyber Torres in a month and a half, buddy. Next year, there'll be another Gleyber. And the year after that, there'll be another Acuna. And the year after that, there'll be another Trout. I mean, the position players will come and go. You have the best pitcher in the game. You're not going to get enough for him to change your measly fortunes right now. You're better off getting better around him. He's too good to trade for Gleyber Torres or freaking Babe Ruth at this point.
Let me speak of my ball club here for just a second, if you will. The Mets, and I kid because I care, their ass is in the jackpot. They started 11-1, boys. Their last 12 games, they're 1-11, okay? But it gets worse than that, all right? Last night, for the first time in 10 games, they scored in more than one inning. That's how bad they've been. In other words, the rebuild is on. It's over. They're no good. They're not going to turn it around this year. They're not going to turn it around next year. The only way that they're going to turn it around is by taking their valuable pieces who are part of this team that is horrible and trading it for others. So listen, if anybody out there, and again, it's going to take a king's ransom because we have control of Jacob deGrom through 2020. You're getting him for this year, next year, and 2020 at a reasonable salary, okay? So you're going to have to trade not just one star, all right? So, hey, Yankees, and hey, baseball, it's not just Torres, okay? It's Torres and Andujar and Justice Sheffield. And then you can have Jacob deGrom. Hey, Braves, it's Albies and Acuna if you want them. I mean, hey, Cubs, pony up. It's Schwarber, your catcher, and your best prospects, okay? That's what it's going to take. It's Javi Baez. But that's what we have. That's all we have. But am I against trading Jacob deGrom? Listen, I love Jacob deGrom. But I would trade him just to get him out of there, to get him away from that cesspool. The poor kid pitches unbelievably. He can't get a win.
I'm going with the Mets fan, winner, Dan.
Thank you. Thank you. The final ETN ever. Woo!
Out of the jackpot for now.
Fireball. No, it's still in the jackpot. Damn it. We can't get out, man. Not for the next 6 weeks. I got nothing. I can't get LeBron to the Knicks, can I?
No, that's zero chance.
Zero chance. Yeah, so we're in the jackpot. But at least we got an ETN win. Thank you, Jesse.
Might get Colin Sexton.
Cheers. Fireball. Fireball.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Get your fix-up play-by-play.